Xavier, Lachkar is at MOTUL South Africa today, so all the way from Mauritius. So welcome to our office and welcome to South Africa.
Thank you so much, Mercia, for having me here. It's such an honor to be here in South Africa, here in the MOTUL head office in Joburg, to get to see this very famous truck and to meet the beautiful team behind all this.
Wonderful. So what brings you to South Africa?
I actually came to experience a new discipline which I've never tested before. So I come back from a rally background. I've started in 2006 and I've started slalom just before that. And the funny story about MOTUL and I started in 2004 when Charles from MOTUL Mauritius gave me my first 300V can for my RAV4 at that time. After that I made a lot of rally. I've stopped for some personal reason during some time and I came back to the drift scene for winning the CPD in Mauritius. And I got to meet beautiful South African people in the world final in Egypt. And after that some time we have been able to make a plan and to come to experience the tandem drift in South Africa with the help of MOTUL South Africa.
Wonderful, so it's been good to have you here. But tell me a bit about the Yaris. You've got this Yaris in Mauritius that you pumped up and it looks spectacular, so what's been the story with that?
True. So we decided to come back to the rally scene with a solid base, like a new car. I had a lot of car failures in the past. This is one of the reasons I've quit racing, because it was like so hard to spend days and nights working on the car and having small mechanical issues that took me off of many races. So we decided I'm a big Toyota fan. Thanks to Toyota Mauritius for their support, and MOTUL Mauritius. They have been especially helpful to build this new Yaris GR for the tarmac rally that we run in Mauritius. It has been 2 months of really hard work for my team, all performance and all the guys in Mauritius. We've stripped the car completely and we made a beautiful looking little Yaris GR for the rally.
Wonderful. And tell me, how do you know the XS Drift guys? So, I mean, that's one of our partners, long-standing partners, and then I met you in Mauritius and you kind of said to me you know them very well.
Exactly. So you guys ran your first car park drift edition last year, and Jim McFarlane from XS won this edition, and it was our 8th edition last year in Mauritius. My first edition participating, which I won, so we got to meet each other close to the pyramid in Cairo, in Egypt, and we became friends very, very quickly and very instinctively. So we were exchanging a lot when we were both back home. And I've inquired a lot about their Super Drift series and the tandem drift, and they gave me this unique opportunity to come and experience the high speed and the door-to-door action.
Wonderful. So that was the XS Drift this weekend on Klerksdorp, and rumor has it you're coming back to Secunda in, when is it? November?
It's end of November.
End of November,
yeah,
yes.
Rumors are correct.
Okay.
We are making everything that we can to have me here again end of November for this last series of the championship.
So Xavier, if we have to talk one specific product, MOTUL's flagship 300V, that was, there's our history wall, and somewhere there, 1971, we innovated again, and 300V was launched. So that's our performance oil, our racing oil, and I think a lot of people don't know that the 300V stands for 300 victories in the year it was launched. So you use it. Tell us a bit more about your experience with 300V.
That's actually the main product. So it's the oil that we use in all of our engines, and especially the new 3 cylinders from Toyota inside the Yaris GR. So it's a brand new engine, stock internals, stock turbo, but with a restrictor. So in rally we have to restrict the intake of the turbo at 34 millimeters. But to have enough power to compete and to climb the hill, we have to push extreme high boost. So we are using the 300V to protect our engine and to minimize the effect of all the friction between metallic parts that are running into the engine. especially in Mauritius, we have especially high heat. So 300V keeps the lubrication all the way without any problem, and it helps us in reliability and in performance.
Okay. And then from a coolant point of view in this heat, what coolant do you use?
MOTUL is the way to go, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And I've seen, when I started the partnership with MOTUL, I had in my drift car some, it's a Toyota engine, it's a Supra engine, and we had some overheating issue, and the MOTUL stuff is really, really efficient. So we have been able to drop the water temperature consequently. So yeah, MOTUL.
Wonderful. And from a brake fluid point of view, which one of the racing brake fluids do you use?
We use the RBF. It helps us to keep the viscosity with the high heat, because the brake in the rally stages are like pushing up to the limit, and RBF is helping us to keep that brake feel all the way from the start to finish in every stage.
Good. So maybe to finish off, we can send some good regards to our team there in, our MOTUL family there in Mauritius. So maybe in French you can say hi to Charles and Delphine.
even in Creole. Yeah, so in Mauritian Creole, Delphine, Charles et toute l'équipe CFAO Mauritius, je remercie pour tout ça qu'ils ont fait pour moi. Si je suis là aujourd'hui, c'est grâce à eux. Je retrouve bientôt dans Mauritius.